If you want to change careers in IT but aren't sure which one to choose, you've come to the right place. Over the course of the past 60 years, there has been a tremendous leap forward in technological innovation. We have come a long way from a machine that weighed 1 ton and could only store 3.5 megabytes of data to a storage device that weighs only 2 grams but can store 2 terabytes of data on an SD card. Alteration has been something that has been present during this entire time period. It is essential for a professional who works in the technology area to continuously educate themselves in order to move up the career ladder as quickly as possible. Technologies typically undergo significant shifts every 2 to 3 years. This video will teach you about the top 10 emerging technologies that you should be familiar with in 2022. So, shall we get started with the list? But first, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell for all the latest updates. 1. Hyper-automation. If we told you that in a few years, artificial intelligence will be allowed the same rights as humans, would you trust us? It has already started to take place. Have you heard about Sophia? She is a humanoid robot that is driven by artificial intelligence. She possesses her own unique thoughts and feelings, is able to perceive and communicate in the same way that humans do, and in 2017 she was awarded legal citizenship in Saudi Arabia. The term hyper-automation refers to the practice of automating as many business procedures as is practically possible through the utilization of numerous technologies, including artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, and automation technologies such as robotic process automation, RPA. According to Business Wire, a majority of RPA professionals, 70%, believe that their company will increase the number of developers it employs within the next 12 months. Forbes reports that during the course of the previous 4 years, there has been a 270% increase in the number of corporate applications that make use of AI. 2. Cybersecurity. Recently, there has been a significant rise in the number of cybercrimes. In the year 2021, a hacker gained access to Twitter and utilized it to obtain bitcoins. What, if anything, do you think is wrong with this? This is the official Twitter account for the President of the United States. This message was posted from it after it was hijacked and taken over by the hacker. The damage caused by cyber threats in 2021 alone was estimated to be worth a staggering $6 trillion, making it the single worst economic disaster in the history of the world. One analysis estimates that by the year 2025, the health industry alone will account for $125 billion worth of cybersecurity spending. 3. Full stack development. The number of people using the internet has risen by 70% over the past 2 years, as reported by Forbes. This unquestionably paves the door for additional internet business opportunities in the relatively near future. Even the government of the United States is looking to fill one of these positions, albeit in an unusual fashion. If you go to www.whitehouse.gov and look through their website code, you'll find that there's an application for a job concealed somewhere in there. If White House is not your ideal workplace. The employment website Indeed lists more than 28,000 open positions in the field of full stack development. $110,000 is the annual income that is considered to be the norm for a full stack developer working in the United States. 4. Blockchain. Since it was first introduced, blockchain technology has been the topic of much discussion. In most situations, individuals are under the impression that the only applications for blockchain technology include cryptocurrency. To compare cryptocurrencies to blockchain, on the other hand, is analogous to claiming that the only application for smartphones is to make phone calls. The healthcare, insurance, and financial sectors are just few of the fields that have begun to implement blockchain technology. In point of fact, well-known games like Axie Infinity are already utilizing blockchain technology. According to Deloitte's global survey, 45% of emerging disruptors have already introduced blockchain to production. According to Gartner's projections, the value that blockchain technology brings to businesses will skyrocket over the next decade, hitting $176 billion by 2025 and $3.1 trillion by 2030. 5. Snowflake. Snowflake is a cloud-based data warehouse that compiles information from a diverse collection of applications, services, and computing platforms. The ability of Snowflake to scale its computing and storage independently is what sets it apart from other solutions. Snowflake counts more than 4,900 clients, including 212 of the Fortune 500 companies, and the company's job portals list a large number of open positions. In the United States, a Snowflake data warehouse engineer can expect to make a yearly salary of approximately $125,000 on average. 6. Edge computing. Instead of capturing, storing, processing, and analyzing data in a centralized data processing warehouse, edge computing refers to the technique of capturing, storing, processing, and analyzing data close to the client, where the data is generated. According to IDC's projections, the global market for edge computing would reach $250 billion by the year 2024. The annual compensation of a cloud engineer in the United States might range anywhere from $104,000 to $147,000 on average. According to the website Indeed.com, there are currently 130,000 unfilled positions for cloud engineers in the United States. There are around 30,000 unfilled positions for cloud engineers in India's workforce. 7. Internet of Behaviors. Have you ever been having a conversation with a friend about a particular product, then all of a sudden an advertisement for that thing pops up on your phone? If you have had that experience, you are not the only one who has had it. When it comes to marketing, the goal of this strategy is to focus on reaching the right people with the right product at the right moment. The analysis of behavioral data that is collected from IoT devices all around us is referred to as the Internet of Behavior, or IOB for short. IoT devices include things like Alexa and Google HomePod, as well as smartphones and other mobile gadgets. Around 40% of people will have their movements monitored by Internet of Things devices by the year 2023, according to Gartner. Glassdoor reports that the compensation of an Internet of Things, IoT, engineer in India can range anywhere from 5 to 16 LPA. The average yearly wage in the United States falls somewhere between $110,000 and $140,000. 8. Predictive analytics. Data analytics can be broken down into a number of subcategories, one of which is known as predictive analytics. This subcategory focuses on the practice of forecasting future events by analyzing past information and employing various analytical methods, such as statistical modeling, machine learning, and business intelligence. Forbes predicts that the discipline of data science will have annual growth of approximately 28% until the year 2026. According to Gartner's estimates, predictive analytics will be utilized by 70% of enterprises by the year 2025. A data scientist in the United States can expect to make an average annual salary of $111,000. 9. DevOps. The mentality of DevOps is one that focuses on shaping your information technology process and organizational structures to encourage business value, the standard of the software, and ongoing improvement. Netflix developed a set of programs that they refer to as the Simian Army in order to deploy DevOps. These programs caused issues by doing things like randomly shutting down servers, intentionally causing latency difficulties between services, and other similar things. Because of this, their team was able to design systems that were both fault-tolerant and scalable, which eventually assisted them in achieving the DevOps principles. Both the machine learning workflow and the data engineering process are able to be automated if the same techniques used in DevOps are applied. MLOps and DataOps are the names given to the new fields that have emerged from the convergence of machine learning and data engineering with DevOps. The annual compensation of an MLOps or DataOps engineer in the United States is anywhere from $110,000 to $140,000, with the highest possible salary coming in at $140,000. 10. AI as a service. Have you watched the movie Superman? It's a $300 million budget movie. It employed pricey visual effects in order to remove Henry Cavill's mustache from the film, as he was required to keep it for his other film projects. An article published by Verge claims that a recent college graduate was able to replicate the effect using AI software running on a computer that cost about $500. To simplify and make AI available to everyone, AI as a service was established. Therefore, it is now possible for anyone to use AI without the need to purchase costly technology. Indeed.com reports that there are more than 50,000 jobs that are now open in the United States. Glassdoor reports that the average salary for an AI engineer in the United States is $120,000, while in India that same position brings in 10 LPA. That was all about the top 10 trending technologies in 2022. We really hope that you found this video to be helpful. Please rate and subscribe to our channel on YouTube if you enjoyed the video. Click the bell for instant notifications of all new videos. Thanks for watching.